Shalom, family. This is part two of the first gate of Revelation. I'm finna pick up where I was last saying, and the last thing I was saying was the Lord said, you have those who supposed to be teaching and leading people saying the Lord seeth us not, and this is not me saying it. This is what the Father is saying that they saying in their hearts. So you can't argue with it if it's in the book. The book is saying this. You can't say it's old because Revelation, these things are repeating. These are things are cycles. That's what the Father is showing about the whole book of book of Ezekiel. Everything is repeating on cycles from the beginning of time all the way to the end of time, and He has His own time system, and man has been moving against His time system this whole time. That's what this vision is about. That is not random. That's a system operating out of sight. And this is already witnessed. Psalm 64, 5, 6. They encourage themselves in evil. They search out iniquities both, and their inward thought is deep. The Father said that the searching out of these iniquities is the Gentile mixture that they're mixing among themselves. You feel me? Your Gentile mixture, whether it's you keeping a Gregorian Caesar calendar, whether you using Gentile books and records to explain the Bible. You feel me? I don't knock records. I don't knock scripture. I don't knock line upon line, precept upon precept. But when you're using it to exalt yourself and to build yourself up, it's called priestcraft. Straight up. There should be no man trying to reach for the glory of Christ. Any man that's trying to reach for the glory of Christ that Christ don't want is exalting himself above all that is Christ. And any man that's himself that above all that is Christ, whether he be a man or an angel, is a cursed man. That's not my word. These are the words of the Father. Gentile mixture is the searching out of the iniquities that the Father has said. Ether 8:22-23. Secret combinations to get gain and power. See, you can't account for everybody that's around you. You can't account for everybody that's around you. You can only account for yourself. You don't know what's in the hearts of other man and other women, and then man and woman become leaders. But the Father said secret combinations to get power and gain. Now look at the next layer. Ezekiel 8:14. Peeping whooping for Tammuz. This is what I was told. A man's image set up elder, pastor, prophet. You feel me? People fighting and weeping over this elder or pastor or prophet or teacher. You feel me? They weeping over him. They crying for him. They emotionally connected to this person. That's what it means when he said that they're weeping for Tammuz. This is what the interpretation I'm giving. So you feel me? Everybody can argue with it. Everybody can fight with it. They can try to see if what I'm saying is correct or not. But I'm telling you what the Father has told me, and I'm giving it to you in a full breakdown. So, there it is. Then Ezekiel 8:16, turning their back to the temple, facing the east, worshiping the sun. Sunday worship. Caesar calendar versus covenant calendar. That's what he's talking about. Those who turn their back to the temple. We all had our backs turned to the temple at one point in time because we was either keeping a Sunday worship or we was keeping a Saturday Sabbath. You feel me? All that's Caesar stuff. You feel me? This calendar that we keep, when we say April, May, June, July, those are the days that Moses never said April, May, June, or July. Enoch never said April, May, June, or July. You feel me? They said day 1, day 2, month 1, month 2, year 1, year 2. That's how they spoke. I understand we got names for things now, but who gave us these names? These are pagan names. They thought to change time and laws in Daniel 7:25. That's what that's about. You feel what I'm saying? The Father has his own calendar according to the lights in the heaven. This is very serious. You feel me? Because if you could be fully, perfectly on point, loving the Father and out of alignment. You feel me? If he say he coming on this day, or he say he finna do something on this day, and you out of alignment with that day that he's finna do what he finna do on, you missed him. No matter how good your heart is. So that's why it's very important about being in an alignment. The Father has his own calendar. The Father has his own time. Either we can get aligned with the Father in his time, or we gonna stay aligned with Caesar in his time. And he said, give back to Caesar what belongs to Caesar, including his time, his Saturday Sabbaths, his Sunday worship. All that is worship of Caesar Borgia. I know y'all gonna say, oh, well, so when is the Sabbath? You feel me? I got a calendar. Not because it's mine, because it's the Father's. I'm doing his work, not my work. I don't care if people look at this stuff or not. He said, give it to them. Whether they listen or forbear, it don't matter. So this is what I'm doing. Whether they listen or forbear, I'm putting it out there. Nobody not going to be able to say, oh, we didn't know. You do know. You just chose not to admit. You chose to ignore and not to listen. And you chose to keep on doing what I call now the lazy man Sabbaths. Saturday, because nobody don't want to search for the truth. He said, seeking you should find, knocking you should have, asking the door should be open unto you. Well, you know what I mean. Knocking the door should be open unto you. So this is a journey of seeking and finding and asking and things being revealed. If you're not going to seek, find, ask, you feel me? He's not going to reveal it to you. It's to the honor of a king to find such a matter. The Most High, he hide these things. He expects us to look for these things. How can you say you love him, but you never look for these things? You feel me? Turning it back to the temple, Sunday, Saturday worship. You feel me? The Father got his own time. He got his own clock. He got his own schedule. So either you're going to be aligned with the Father or you're going to be aligned with Caesar's calendar. This is the shift. Turning away from true order while still appearing connected to it. You see? You feel me? Your Saturday Sabbath, you turned away from true order. Sunday, you say Sunday, they turned away from true order. But just like Sunday, they appear to be connected to it. Just like a Saturday Sabbath, they appear to be connected to it. But y'all not. You feel me? Turning away from true order while still appearing connected to it. This is why we must come back to the Most High calendar and to his timing. And keep it moving. And it was already said, Jeremiah 2:27, they have turned their back unto me and not their face. You feel me? By you worshiping on Saturday, Sunday, whatever day, not the Sabbath day. I understand. Don't get me wrong. You feel me? When we find out what the true Sabbath day is and the way you see it, you're going to cry. You're going to cry. Why are you going to cry? Because you're going to realize, damn, I can't keep it the way I'm supposed to keep it. So I got to keep it in my mind. I got to keep it in my heart. I got to keep it in remembrance. And that's a part of the abominations that they crying out for in Ezekiel. The abominations being cried about, being sighed about. They can't keep the Sabbath correctly because they're in Babylon. They realize that Saturday Sabbath is not the Father's Sabbaths. See, man, the word says that they changed the truth of God into a lie. Romans 1:25, they changed the truth of God into a lie and worship the creature. You feel me? Jeremiah 8:8. You feel me? What it says, that the scribes' pens have truly lied. They lied about a lot of things. They changed a lot of things, and you don't know what they changed. You feel me? One of the things that they changed was moon and month. The word says the Father hates your new moons. He don't hate your new moons because the moon is his. He hates your new months because what are your months anchored to? If you don't use the moon and the sun to track your years and days, what is your month anchored to? Just a 30-day count? Just a 31-day count? The Father months are anchored to the moon. So when he say I hate your new moons, he really saying I hate your new months. Because what are they anchored to? The new moon is his. That's how you count your days and your seasons and your years. It's way more serious than y'all think it is. This is about alignment with the Father. You could be worshiping him and doing everything right and be out of alignment. So I'm going to keep on breaking this down. This is part 2 of Still the First Gate. Shalom.